welcome to part 5 of my Let's Play / stream of Star Trek Online. This is my TOS. This in the TOS era, and we're currently still in the 21st century. And we're going to undertake a mission involving the Tholians, which is always fun. Now, our last mission, we had a bit of time travel back to 2268 to go and see the Enterprise before during the Journey to Babel story. The Journey to Babel story, and so we. So we are now going to go and sorry, just bear with me. Yeah, so just a few technical issues to solve through. So let's get the mission from Admiral Garrett, and while I try to figure things out. Sorry about that.
Things are heating up with the Tholians. Monitor stations are detecting large fleet movements toward Federation space, and they're refusing all of our diplomatic hails. We're doing all we can to prevent a war, but it's not looking good. I want you to join a task force on assembly. If this goes south, I want my best people on the front line when it does.
Okay, shall accept that mission. And
stay safe out there.
And I have already travelled down to the Proto Nebula. What have gone beyond it?
The Federation shouldn't be having significant issues with the Tholians at this point in time. I've been scanning the timeline and I think I've found the problem. 2 years ago, a Tholian colonial fleet was destroyed. The Tholians blamed the Federation, and increasing hostilities have ultimately led us here. This is something I'll need your help to correct.
Okay, so we're already here. I've
pinpointed the incident in question. Setting temporal transponder back 2 years.
So we're going back.
We need to correct the timeline during the Defiant's encounter with the Tholians.
Okay, so we're going to go and back to the TOS story. I can't remember what season it's in, but it's the Tholian web, in which the USS Defiant was.
We've arrived in 2268, and not a moment too soon. The Nakul are clearly out for blood. Tholians are quite xenophobic. They may feel the Federation is part of the problem here.
We need to get to convince. We've got to convince them otherwise, Daniels.
We're being hailed by the Defiant. I'll remind you that our orders forbid us from telling them anything specific about the situation. I recommend deflecting their questions until the situation here is resolved.
Agreed. Put them on screen.
Good to see you. We're in a real tight spot here. The Tholians were taking a serious beating when we reached the system, and the other ships opened fire on us the minute we dropped out of war. Mind lending us a hand until we figure out what's going on?
Sure thing, Captain. Let's save the Tholians while we still can.
This was Tholian.
See if you can take a little pressure off. We need to firm up our shields.
Alert for core breach imminent. Attempt.
The aliens have disabled the Tholian flagship. She's in trouble.
Oh well, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Sir, if the Nakul kill the Queen, an entire Tholian bloodline will be wiped out.
Ship integrity compromised.
Alright, I'm doing my best here.
Enemy boarding parties are beaming to the Tholian flagship.
Destroy the aliens. Defend the Queen.
Estimated Tholian casualties are in the thousands.
vengeance. Vengeance for the children.
I'm doing my best here, Daniels.
Don't suppose you have any idea what's going on here? There's nothing on these aliens in our computers or why they'd attack the Tholians, or us for that matter.
Right now I need you on Overwatch. More aliens could show up.
Alright, do what you need to do. We'll talk about all of this when the shooting stops. Deal?
Deal. Stay safe, Captain.
I know it doesn't feel great keeping information from the Defiant's crew, but believe me, it's for the best. I'll monitor the situation here while you assist the Tholians. Do what you can to save them. Good luck.
Just prepare for departure. Yes, this is during the Tholian web, so if it is, then the Defiant's going to disappear and get pulled into the mirror universe, and all the crew are going to die. And it gets thrown back in time as well to the 2154, and it becomes the flagship of Captain Sato, who becomes Empress Sato.
I've found appropriate transport coordinates on the Tholian flagship. Hopefully you can convince them that we're not at fault here. If the Tholians go to war with the Federation now, it would be devastating on a galactic scale.
Keep an eye on things, Daniels. Let me know if anything changes. Sensors show the interior of the Tholian ship is too hot for us. We need to put on an EV suit before we go in there. So we're going to be donning the 21st century EV suits. You're not wearing that. That's mine. The women get the good looking ones, and we get the dodgy looking ones. Okay, activate the suits. Okay.
Reading only a few Tholian life signs. I'm detecting numerous number life signs, and more are on the way. Nothing. Reinforcements are on their way to your position. Stay alert.
Scan the dead Tholians. This Tholian went down fighting. Multiple combat injuries have been detected, all from plasma weaponry favoured by the local strike teams. The kill shot was fired into his thorax at point blank range. Poor bastard, point blank range.
The power levels on the flagship just spiked. Something's wrong. And I doubt the Tholians aren't playing.
Well, something tells me it's probably the Nicole.
I'm reading more incoming Nakul transport
Yeah, I'm doing my best, man. Lieutenant, the Nakul triggered the ship's self-destruct sequence. We got to shut that down and fast. Yeah, you already told me that.
Energy readings on the flagship are returning to normal. Whatever you did worked.
Excellent. Glad I could help.
We've stopped the ship from detonating, but they're not cool. They killed Tholian colonists and detached them. What they've done here is atrocious.
Our work is not yet finished yet.
The last remaining Tholians are close to your position, and more not cool are on their way. I'd hurry if I were you.
Get to speak to the Tholian Queen. Oh, please don't kill me.
Humanoid command. Why did you kill your kind? This is irrational. Explain.
We are not of the Nakul. We're from the United Federation of Planets.
Federation, Nakul. All humanoids are the same. Chaotic, irrational, peaceful, then not. Warring, then you leave.
We're not the same as Nakul, Majesty. We are not your enemy.
Those you call Nakul killed our people, our children, all are dead. Our sisters must know. Leave now, Federation. Leave us to our final task.
What can we do to help? We fought for Nakul. We came to save you.
You cannot help us. Too late. The hatchlings slaughtered, the colonists lost. Nothing can help in the face of this terror. We must send our message. Others will come. Leave now.
We've got enemy ships on an intercept course, including a dreadnought. We won't last long against a force like that.
Continue to fight Nakul. Keep them from us while we contact our sisters. If you speak truly, you will not betray us.
We will not let you down. We better get back to the Clemson before the Nakul dreadnought comes into range. Beam us up. Damn. We killed all the Nakul, all of the Tholians. Only the Queen's left. I feel for him, man. But I'll get in that call. Bastards. Whoever they are. Strange aliens. Well, I know their name. And they look weird.
I've been monitoring the Tholian Queen's progress. She hasn't been able to send the signal to her people. Orders?
We'll protect her while she works, Daniels. That's the message. That message must go out.
Okay, let's have a little chat. What's the situation here? Where did those alien ships come from? I'd like some straight answers for a change.
Look, Captain Moulders, I need to know, and
I don't need to know, right? I read you, but it doesn't mean I have to like it. That big alien ship is still heading our way. Let's focus on that.
Sounds like a plane, Captain. Shot out.
Here they come. We just lost our engine. It'll take a while for my chief engineer to work up to a miracle. That Dreadnought is coming in fast.
Wait, a Dreadnought?
The engineers are gonna need time. A lot more time.
I mean, only in a tiny little frigate, and am I supposed to smile against the... Oh shit.
More ships inbound to our location. The alien Dreadnought is concentrating fire on the Tholian flagship.
Federation, you have proven you are different, rational. This pleases us. We have sent word to our sisters. The Naku will pay. The Federation will vote. Now, vengeance for the slaughter of a generation. Vengeance for our children.
The Queen's message has been sent through subspace and... Yes! The timeline's correcting itself. Good work. Now, we just need to help with... Oh no. The Queen is going to full impulse. She's gonna ram the not cool Dreadnought!
Evasive maneuver, USS Defiant. Get out of there.
Our engines are still down. We can't escape.
Scanning. I can't tell if there's life signs over there or not. Defiant appears to be phasing in and out of local space-time. Interaction than they call chronic engine energy as for the Proton Nebula has made this area of space very unstable and prone to rifts into other dimensions. We might be able to get a lock on their crew with the computer assistance and perform an emergency beam out, but I would need to act fast.
No. I'm afraid that this is their fate. This is one of the hardest things about being a temporal agent. We can only make the changes we have to make, not the ones we want to make.
There has to be something we can do here, Daniels.
I'm afraid there's not. History states that the Defiant went missing, only to be found here weeks later by the Enterprise. Though they're lost, we now know that they played an important role in keeping the Federation safe, in protecting the timeline. For what it's worth, I will be sure their heroism is included in my report. The Tholians will remember this as well. This encounter may lead them to be more inward-focused, avoiding conflicts with the Federation. For the time being. At the very least, they will know that it wasn't the Federation that was responsible for the destruction of their colony complex.
That's cult confidence of the families of 400 men and women, Daniels. See that you do. Let history never forget the name. Defiant. All decks are reported in, Captain. We're ready to return to our time on your orders. And with that, we're now just I think we're on the last mission now in the 23rd century.
Captain Archer had similar concerns when I worked with him. We often disagreed, but in the end, we were able to work past our differences and do the right thing. I hope you and I can do the same. Leaving Defiant to her fate was a hard choice, but it saved untold billions of lives. That has to count.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Yeah. Yeah, 500 people died on that ship. Anyway, so the end of that is the end of part 5. I shall see you in part 6, which is, I think, it's the last mission. Yep, the last mission in the 23rd, or last mission in the 21st century. Agents of Yesterday, last episode, the Battle of Caleb 4. Where we will find out what happens. Well, thank you very much for watching this part, and I shall see you in part 6, the Battle of Caleb 4. Live long and prosper.
We have a situation in the Caleb system. I have some new...
Peace out.